We're going to conclude our series of our introduction to functions by looking at our last example. This example of a function is one that both accepts a parameter and returns a value. Very common type of function to have, and we're going to use a very simple one here. We're going to use one that you probably used something similar to this on assignment number 2, and we're going to have it return an integer, very simple type, and we're going to call square it, and we're going to pass in a constant integer, and we'll call it x. Again, remember that the name up here is actually optional. We don't have to do that. That's the prototype. Now let's go down and write the function itself. The int square it. We're going to pass in a constant int, and we'll go ahead and name it the same thing as we did up there. This is actually the header, and we're just simply going to say return x times x. Again, because it is a return type, it does have a return type, we must make sure that it has a return statement in it, and it is returning a value of the same type. Okay, now let's call it. Again, I'm just going to use a cout statement to call it. Since it is a one that has a return type, it should be used in a place where an integer is expected. So we're going to use it cout, and we'll just use it in a mathematical equation. 10 squared plus 50 is, and we'll put that here, and then we will put square it, 10, and then we will add 50 to it, and down. Okay, let's save it. Okay, no, it doesn't look like any syntax errors. Let's build it. No errors there, and let's debug it start without debugging, and we say 10 squared plus 50 is 150. That's the correct answer. Again, let's point out this is the prototype up here. The header is down here, the actual routine itself. Okay, and then the call is embedded in a place where what's going to happen is at the time of the call, the main routine will be suspended. Square it will be called. It will pass it the number 10. It will come down here. It will do the calculation, and in place of the square right here, it will put the value 100. It will add these two together and then finish printing out the cout statement. This is an example of passing in a parameter and returning a value. Now we'll get into more complex functions later on, but remember that I can pass in more than one parameter, but I can only return one value. Very good. Well, on to our next topic. We're going to cover strings and arrays next, and that'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. See you in a little bit.